So it would appear that this bird flu that they keep talking about and throwing in front of our faces is their next big thing. Why? I'm going to read you a series of their latest articles and you'll see just how serious this is. Not that you should be scared or fearful. I need you to see what they're doing and planning. Colombia has become the first country to restrict U.S. beef due to bird flu in dairy cows. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Colombia restricted the import of beef and beef products from the U.S. states where dairy cows have tested positive for avian influenza from April the 15th. It's the first country to officially limit beef trade due to bird flu in cows, a sign of the virus's broadening economic impact. The virus has restricted poultry trade globally. Right, so it's also an attack on your food supply happening right now. U.S. government to begin testing ground beef in states with bird flu outbreaks. The U.S. government said on Monday it's collecting ground beef samples at retail stores in states with outbreaks of bird flu. Federal officials are seeking to verify the safety of milk and meat after confirming the H5N1 virus in 34 dairy cattle herds in 9 states and 1 person in Texas since late March. Both the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the World Health Organization have said that the overall public health risk is low but higher for those exposed to infected animals. So the Center for Disease Control, CDC, and the World Health Organization both weighing in on what's happening with bird flu, which should already tell you there's some collaboration going on here. And then just for fun, picture Bill Gates in the background making coffee. A dolphin has just been diagnosed with the bird flu for the first time. A dolphin. A Florida dolphin discovered with highly pathogenic bird flu, according to the study. The dolphin, the first cetacean ever recorded with a highly pathogenic avian influenza virus, also known as HPAIV in North America. The discovery was made by University of Florida researchers and is detailed in a paper. The study examined the first U.S. finding of HPAIV in a cetacean from when it was first detected by marine rescue teams to the diagnosis of the virus and the samples in the post-mortem. Scientists fear that a spread of bird flu would be catastrophic for cetaceans. They detected the isolated virus in the dolphin's brain tissue. However, it is not known how the dolphin contracted the flu. Bill Gates, maybe? World Health Organization, CDC, researchers testing how to make this thing jump from one species to another. Maybe just angry birds. The strain of bird flu is now killing cats in Texas and causing brain hemorrhaging and blindness. Even though there are minor differences, feline lungs are structured like human lungs. They operate in the same way and serve the same purpose. So the fact that H5N1 is spreading into the lungs, brains, hearts, and eyes of more than 20 cats in Texas is not a good sign at all. About 24 farm cats were stricken with H5N1 bird flu after drinking milk from infected cows, leaving some blind and killing more than half. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control, CDC, announced the cases this week, revealing 24 cats on a Texas farm experienced depressed mental states, body stiffness, loss of coordination, blindness, circling, and mucus from eyes and nose. A necropsy of the dead animals, some that died in as little as 2 days after they became ill, revealed the virus had spread to the lung, brains, hearts, and eyes. Some of those that died were producing, this is now cows, were producing normal milk before they succumbed to the illness. And some of the cows had lesions in their mammary glands, an unusual symptom. So I think a lot of work has gone into this, and I think the amount of effort going into the media push on this whole bird flu thing, and specifically highlighting how it can even infect dolphins and cats and cows Everything but birds. No one's talking about all the birds, but hey, this is about jumping species barriers and getting everyone riled up and stressed and maybe rolling out the next generation of snake bites. Watch this thing. This seems to be their main focus right now. Avian flu jumping to other species. Again, am I afraid? No. For me to live as Christ, to die as gain. Either way, I win, and until then, I'll be preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, and He walks with me on my journey as I run the final part of my race. Nothing scares me. Bring it. Can't stop me from the task set before us, and the arms of my Messiah that are open wide and so close, I can almost feel them. So keep looking up, keep running your race, and keep watching with me as we approach the end. Shalom.